So I have my pearls here with me. This is 8 mm or size 8 pearls. Okay, your scissors for cutting. I need this plier and needle to be pulling my threads where I face difficulties. And then I've got my giant thread here. Yeah, so this is 0.7. So let's get started. If you haven't tried this design out, you might think it's difficult to do, but if you understand the concept, it won't be difficult at all. Okay, so let's just get started. So we will start by the usual bead matting method. What you don't want to be doing when doing this bag is to cut in short threads. Okay, this design, it uses a lot of threads, and so you don't want to be cutting it short, so you'll be joining. So I have 13. Okay, you can continue with it, but I want to use this one so that I will let you know how you can build it all around. Okay, so here what you're going to do is to turn. Okay, but I'm not going to turn to start another row like when you are doing the normal beaded bag. Okay, so if we were to be doing the normal beaded bag, we will cross it, but this one I will not cross. So with the thread that I have my beads on, I will enter this bead here, so it's like crossing this one instead. Okay, so hope you've seen that. So our threads are coming out from this one. Okay, so with any side of the thread, so in this case my right thread, I'm going to enter these 3 beads. Okay, 1 2 3. And then I'll use the other thread to go through this bead. Like this. Okay, so this is where we have our thread now. Okay, so this method is what I call the decreasing method, because we are going to form a triangle. Okay, we're going to form a triangle, so we have 14 here, so the next one we have 12, so it will decrease. So I call it decreasing bead matting, okay, method. So now on the left thread, okay, I'm going to put 3 beads, fix 2 on 8, and cross the third one. So you see that. So we are going to be forming a triangle. So the method for this bag is a lot. Okay, so I don't want to be repeating. I wanted to do a live video, but I don't know, I couldn't do it. So if I decide to show you everything, it's going to be long, so I will stop here and do the rest of camera, and when I'm going to turn at this point, I will show you that. Okay, so at this point I will enter the next bead as usual with my right thread, and then on my right thread I will fix 2 beads. Okay, I'll fix 2 beads, and then with that same right thread I will enter this bead downwards, okay, like this, and then enter these 3 beads here. 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Sorry for the noise, but there is nothing I can do. If I decide to do voiceover for this video, it won't work because I won't be able to explain it as much as you understand. Okay, so kindly focus on what I'm doing and don't mind the noise in the background. So I'll pick 3, fix it on this side of the thread. Okay, hope you understood that. So this is what we are going to do to get the triangle. Okay, so we have 12, we have 14, 12, 10, so 8, 6, 4, and then 2. Okay, but I'll do that one more time for you to get it, so I can do the rest off camera. Okay, so you see one side of my thread is longer than the other. Okay, and then so I will fix these 2 beads on this side, but if I decide to go through the 3 beads or all the 4 beads here with this short thread, it will become much shorter than this one, and I will have to waste this one. Okay, so even though I have fixed my 2 beads on the shorter one, I will create a loop by going back through this bead here to create a loop, so that I can enter that loop with the shorter side of the thread. Hope you see that. So I have quickly done this part. So it's all about the decreasing bead matting method. Okay, so the first line we had 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, and now we have just 2, and this is what we want to have. Okay, so I'm going to do the other side, okay, with the same decreasing bead matting method. Okay, so I will not enter this one, I will skip this and enter this one. Okay, the next bead, and because I am adding a new thread, that is why I didn't go through the 3 beads like we were doing. Okay, when we get there I will show you that once again. Okay, so this first part is about the decreasing method, how to get the square shape, and then you build on it. Okay, so I am doing this one more time, so you have to pay attention. So I'll enter the next bead. Okay, we are skipping this. Okay, so we won't come here at all. So with the thread that I enter this bead with, that is this one, I'll fix 2 beads on it. Okay, and then enter this bead here downwards. Like that. Okay, and then next with that same thread I will enter these 3 beads here, 1 2 and then 3. Okay, and then with the other side of the thread you enter this same thread going the opposite way. Okay, you see that, and that is where we are going to start our next line from. Okay, so as you can see that our square is being formed, and that is what we want to achieve in this video. Okay, so I will continue with the martin. So you can see that apart from the corners, the middle part is just the usual bead martin method. Okay, I really hope this video is understandable, and if you know bead martin and you watch this video, you'll be able to get the concept of this bag. Okay, so when you get to this end, okay, you enter the next bead like this, and with that same thread you fix 2 beads on it, and then again with that same thread you enter this bead, the bead that the other thread is coming out from, this very one, you enter it downwards. Okay, like so, you pull, and then again with that same thread you enter these 3 beads here, 1 2 3. Okay, and then you enter it with the other side of the thread. At the end of the day, what you will want to achieve is to skip 1 bead here. Okay, so you can start from the second bead. Okay, so let's continue. And when you have succeeded with having two at this side, you are good to go. Okay, so in order for you to get this so that you can build it up depends on the decreasing bead martin method, and I hope you've understood it. But if you have any question on this decreasing method, you can let me know. Okay, so in the next part of this video I am going to show you how to build this up to get the bigger size or any size that you want your bag to be. See you in the next video. Please subscribe, like and share.